Hello everyone and welcome to week 5 of Wellbeing at Work module. This week we'll be looking at equality and diversity in the workplace. So diversity in the workplace, is it good or is it bad? In today's social climate, cities around the globe are becoming increasingly multicultural as people emigrate to other countries and we expect to be able to work wherever in the world we want within reason. As such, we would expect to see ever increasingly diversity in our workplaces in terms of culture, ethnicity, and so on. So, for example, Leicester is a city in the UK that is particularly noted for its multicultural and ethnically diverse population, and our university staff certainly represent this to some degree. Consider where you work now or have worked most recently. Does the demography of the workforce represent the ethnic diversity of the area? And if not, why not? These issues will be drawn out in the unit as we discuss equal opportunities and managing diversity. But there are two important things to note from this first point. Firstly, diversity is about much more than ethnicity or culture. For example, if I employed 2 Taiwanese men from the same town, I obviously would not expect them to be the same in every way. There are many other variables other than colour of someone's skin that are important to consider when looking at diversity in the workplace, and we'll discuss the taxonomies of these in this unit. And secondly, what does diversity mean from an employee well-being perspective? Will we see a happier, more engaged and less stressed workforce if colleagues are diverse in numerous ways? These are questions you should be able to start to answer by the end of this unit. At this point, I would encourage you to take a few moments just to think about your own experience of diversity in the workplace and whether you would summarise these as positive or negative. Why? So looking at the objectives for this unit, by the end of this unit, you should be able to describe equal opportunities and managing diversity and outline the differences between the two. I'm also looking for you to be able to discuss perspectives on diversity and their anticipated outcomes, and this is a really key objective in this unit, as the aim is for you to be able to draw out the tension between diversity as a positive thing and the challenges and potential negative outcomes associated with it as well. Thirdly, you should be able to describe and critically evaluate Hofstede's theory of cultural values and their impact on well-being at work, and also to think about what this means in our ever-globalised workplaces. This objective also links very closely to the case study, which I'll explain in a moment. Fourthly, you should be able to appraise how social inclusion can drive equality at work. And lastly, I'm looking for you to understand differences between positive action and positive discrimination, and to be able to give some examples of each of these. So this week, the format of the unit content is slightly different because it contains a case study exercise for you to complete as the final third of the unit. So this focuses on diversity within the UK's National Health Service and is designed to get you thinking practically about whether diversity in this setting will work and how. I've put direct links to each of the websites you'll need to access for the case study on Blackboard in this week's folder. So for this week's Blackboard discussion topic, I'd like you to discuss your answers to the questions for the case study. And did you find the case study quite straightforward to do or quite complex in terms of answering those questions? As ever, I'd really strongly encourage you to participate in the Blackboard discussion topics, and I'll be looking to see who's participating. So I hope that you enjoy this unit and looking forward to speaking with you all soon.